my name is Ariel and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually starting today's video the day before my birthday, and the reason I wanted to film a little bit of today is because today I am baking myself a birthday cake. And last week when I asked for a little feedback from you guys as to what sort of content you would want to see in addition to all of like my hiking, outdoor adventure, gear vlogs, there were a ton of requests to bring back the recipes, to bring back the nutrition tips, to talk a little bit about like holistic living. Actually quite a few requests to weave in more of like my autoimmune stories, struggles, and suggestions. And so I'm super excited to start out this video with a little bit of baking. I want to show you today how to make a paleo chocolate cake. Now, I'll just say up front that I've actually not made this particular cake before, or this particular style of cake before, but I feel pretty confident. I mean, I'm turning 30 tomorrow, so I've got this. And with that being said, I also wanted to share that this recipe is paleo friendly, and I definitely plan on talking more about autoimmune and things that I've done that have really helped me along my way and my journey. And I'll say up front that I'm not strictly paleo, but I do know that a lot of my other friends who've struggled with autoimmune conditions and myself tend to do better on a more paleo-ish diet. So this is a great like cake recipe if you are one of those people. And yeah, before I just like ramble on for too long, I feel like let's jump into the baking and then we can enjoy my 30th birthday adventure together. So I'm actually a little on the newer side to grain-free / paleo baking. There are a couple recipes that I've started to learn to make from scratch, and I'm starting to experiment a little bit more, but I really wanted to like knock this one out of the park. And so to keep it super easy, I decided to go with a cake mix this time around. Now, as someone who's really health conscious and aware of ingredients, oftentimes this really isn't an option for me because a lot of times I'll pick up like the, you know, prepared mixed packages and I'll read the ingredients and be pretty bummed out and then just put it back and decide to try to figure it out from scratch. But I'm a huge fan of Bob's Red Mill. This is not sponsored, but I've talked about them in the past and you will hear me talk about them in the future because I just really, I really like the brand. I feel like all their ingredients are really great. And I did have a partnership with them for all of 2019 on Instagram and got to know the brand really well, got to know like the ethos of the company, and yeah, it made me even more of a fan. So this is not sponsored, just genuine love for Bob's Red Mill. I'm cooking with baking with their grain-free chocolate cake mix. And because it's a mix, super easy. It only requires 2 different ingredients, coconut oil and 3 eggs. And then I'm gonna make my filling with literally just raspberries, I think. I might do a little research and see if there's anything else I should add in, but I feel like I can just mash these up into a paste and create the filling with that. And then from there, I don't have 2 of these like cake rounds, so I'm gonna have to bake it in 2 different batches, but it has like a removable bottom and I have a piece of parchment paper in there, so I can basically bake half of the cake mix and then take that out and then bake the other half, and then I can put the layer of raspberries in between the 2. So yeah, it'll be like it has like this really yummy raspberry filling, and I think because of that it won't need any frosting. So let's do it. Okay, so I had to change my plans a little bit in the process of making my cake because I realized that there was definitely not going to be enough cake batter for 2 layers. So I ended up opting just for the 1 layer, and then I used all the mashed raspberries as the frosting, or like the layer on top. And it looks and smells so good. It's so hard to not have a slice right now, but I know it'll be worth the wait. But if I were to redo this, I would just buy a second pack and make another layer, because it would literally be the perfect like filling layer. But lesson learned, like I said earlier, this was my first time making this. I'm super excited and I am super tired. So I'm gonna say goodnight for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. It is just after 8 a.m. on December 29th, and today is my 30th birthday. Sam and I are headed up to the mountain today, which is actually kind of unexpected. So we both do media work for the local resorts, and our passes were blacked out from December 26th through January 2nd because it is by far the craziest, busiest time of the year for tourism here. And believe it or not, tourism this year is just as strong, if not stronger than ever. So it was never really on my radar to be able to go snowboarding at the resort on my birthday. I always thought I was gonna maybe like go skiing somewhere, or go indoor rock climbing, or whatever. I had no idea what I was gonna do, and every time someone asked me, I was like, I don't know, because all the things I had originally planned on doing for my 30th birthday were no longer an option because of COVID and everything that's happening. But this morning I woke up and I opened my Aspen Snowmass app because it had definitely snowed quite a bit at our house overnight, and it showed that my favorite local resort got 11 inches. And so I decided that it was gonna be worth the $200 to buy a day pass. So Sam and I actually bought day passes so that we could go shred and have an epic powder day. I can't really think of a better way to ring in my 30th birthday. I feel like, yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like it all worked out. So we're headed to the mountain and we're gonna go shred some pow. That was so much fun. Sam and I ended up riding until just about lunchtime because all the snow got pretty chewed up by then, considering like this is by far the busiest week of the year, but it was awesome to get out there. And then when we got home, we ordered takeout from one of my favorite local restaurants and watched a movie and had a slice of that cake that I showed you guys earlier, which was so delicious. And I definitely want to make it with the double layer next time, but it was still awesome, like using the mashed raspberries as the topping. And now I'm on a little walk with my mom and my sister and Tabor. She's there somewhere. Yeah, I mean, originally I had plans of like having meals with my family and, well, all sorts of other plans, honestly. But it felt best with everything going on this year to do outside activities. Just feels a little like safer and more conscientious. So outside on a nice long walk with my family and my dog. Well, my friends, that is a wrap on my 30th birthday. I'm gonna close out this lovely day with a nice soak in this Epsom salt bath. And yeah, it's definitely something I've really come to appreciate as I've gotten a little bit older, is really taking time to rest and recover. Definitely, as someone who likes to play really hard, I've had to learn over the years how to also take care of myself. And I found that Epsom salt baths are such an amazing way to recover after like a long adventurous day, whether that's like hiking, biking, skinning or snowboarding or whatever it is, or even just like a lovely way to wind down and just get your nervous system turned off so that you can have an awesome night's sleep. So super excited to end this day. Definitely not how I expected to spend my 30th birthday. If you were to ask me even a year ago what I would be doing today, I probably would have told you something very different. But with all the things that have happened this year, it was really, really nice to spend my 30th birthday at home and really just getting a chance to appreciate the place that I live and all of the people that I'm closest with. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next week.